drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We on that kush, we on that lay. Getting high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool. I've been lonely since morning. Feeling tired and yawning. I get high every moment. Super fly till I'm zoning. In Atlanta, I'm macking. When in Memphis, I'm coning. Fucking hoes with a passion. Damn right, I be on it. I roll blunt after blunt. Pouring drink after drink. Super slipping and crumb. Till I fall out in fame. I've been bucking since back when niggas was calling it dang. Guts tall as a plane. We be ballin' with bang. Hit the tree with the crown. We be cheap in the pound. Ain't no sleep when you need it's me and I need to sit down. Take a peek at me now. I'm on cloud 11. Smoking AK-47. Now I'm headed to heaven. Don't be telling the reverend about the dope in the place. Throw a stone at me, I just might blow the smoke in his face. Father God, forgive me. I'm a monster clearly. What the hell of heaven I feel I've been charged severely. We on that kush, we on that hay. We high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We on that kush, we on that hay. Getting high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool.
It's kinda hard for me to focus, so I hope you get the point. See, I started paper sticking in the 90s, smoking joints. Had to get it how I live, time to stand up like a man. By the time I was 12, blowing blunts like a fan. I can't tell you where I'm going if I don't know where I'm headed. Bitch, I'm higher than a motherfucker, nigga, don't forget it. Some of the things that I seen, shit, I thought it was a dream. Eyes bucker than a motherfucker, stayed on high been. Keep packing money, stacking one and one is up my nose. See, I never left the crib when it hoe had me froze on lock. Like in jail, keep a ball on the plate. Call me Tony Tiger, nigga, cause that shit was great. Yeah, I'm frosted like a snowman, running through a blizzard. The way I work a beam, you might call me a wizard. See you looking like I'm crazy, I don't do it cause I'm cool. Kush, smoke a pill, popper, I'm high as a fool, nigga.
We on that kush, we on that hay. We high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We on that kush, we on that hay. We high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool.
I'm sipping on some extended release, tussling with all of the grit. Diggy got it from a cancer bed, written half dead bitch. I love think I got bitches taking trips, busting scripts with cotton stripes, drink fentanyl strips under the lips. If you ain't on the fentanyl, it's like morphine, but you can get a sucker form and take a slow lean. Taking doses, eyelids closed, and scarecrow open yet. Don't give a damn if I'm in church, my house always appropriate. Dipping blunts in purple or yellow candy coating it, but anything less than kush, bitch, I ain't smoking it. Bury my whole head in a quarter key of cane and pour vodka up my nose to make sure the shit drain. And once again, like Ripley, bitch, I'm unbelievable. The scarecrow got a drug tolerance that's unconceivable. You niggas kill me, blow a ball and act like you through. My name is Lord, infamous bitch, high as a
We
fool.
on that kush, we on that hay. We high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We on that kush, we on that hay. We high as a fool. We on that drinking, we gon' play. We high as a fool. You want to beat, I bet you lay. Feeling high as a fool. We get high as a fool. We get high as a fool.
What is up, pimps? It's your boy Cree. Yeah. How'd y'all like that track? I had to dig that one out from the fucking vault. That was a little group called the Clubhouse Clique, featuring Lord Infamous from the 3-6 Mafia and Two Tone. They come together to form Black Rain Entertainment. Now, the time ago back in that era, this album was made a lifetime ago. Nonetheless, that was a hard-ass motherfucking track. It's called High as a Fool, featuring none other than damn, what's that guy's name? My homie had a feature with him. He used to rap with 3-6. Damn, what the fuck is that? I can't believe I can't remember. Guys, I'm too fucked up. I'm gonna have y'all help me carry me through this shit. You ever been so fucked up you had to watch yourself? Yeah, no, don't be saying this shit about play some fucking Cree, because it's already been on my mind. Thank you, Adam. Yes. I hope you all like them. I try to bring the good stuff, but at times it can get a little dry. You know, I've been kind of doing this on a day, off a day. Not so much as to like benefit from like any news or anything, but just like I don't want to bog you guys down and be like, here, let me just go live for nothing and give you filler. We want to be all killer and no filler, like Tech Nine. Here's a fun factoid. Would you believe that I've seen Tech Nine live in concert 3 times in my life? Even one of them days was on Father's Day. Sacrifice. It's about whether I feel like it or not. It's about me pitching in on what I want to say about this or that. I had said some time ago before the channel started popping, I said, I'm going to start uploading thumbnails of pictures in my life, in my past, throughout my life up until now. And let you guys see, like, I don't know, just, I guess, family photos. There's plenty more out there, guys. Don't you fret. But that photo, I took that photo, so I wasn't in that photo. That thumbnail was Eli to the far left, Clayton in the middle, and Brad all the way to the right. Now, I went to school with all 3 of those guys, but the guy in the middle and the guy on the far right, I was like super best friends. We did a lot of shit. They're no longer with us. Clayton, he succumbed to an Oxycontin overdose. And years later, Brad ended up suiciding it out. So, but nonetheless, drugs can just seriously be a key footnote in problems or behaviors. That's the epidemic. It sucks having to go through not only a loss like that, because over the years things happen, you know. But when drugs or mental illness plays a key factor in the hopelessness, I can very well see how shit ends up. And I hate that so much. Like, we're out of that control, guys. So what's the lesson for life? Shall we be sober? Be honest? Put your best foot forward? Should we accept people's faults? Allow excuses when they falter? Because my first impression is if anybody looks at me, they're going to expect the most that I'm able to afford physically, emotionally. Even if you were slacking in that department in the least bit, it's something for nothing. The more I've had to spend time with you guys and do a lot of talking, I used to joke around and say, oh, it's therapy, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, when I'm thinking of good shows and thumbnails to give you people, these are points in my life where I was at my lowest and you couldn't even tell through a photo. You could just look at my eyes. Now, all these photos are in the past. They're from years, a lifetime ago. But they make for good thumbnails. Over the years, you learn to carry everything with you in its own compartmentalized baggage. And I didn't understand that life was going to be like that. I thought that we live, we die, we work hard, be successful or not. What kind of impression, what good of a person were we to our neighbors or friends or family? Because of stupid things like drugs and addiction and just the type of situation people just simply can't get out of, it puts you in a path where there's a maybe reference. Maybe this will happen. Maybe I'll make the right decision on such a low level point in my life that will affect the outcome of the entire day and perhaps maybe tomorrow. Perhaps maybe this simple decision I make today affects me 6 months from now, a year from now. How will I feel? Because I'm definitely going to be a different person after all that time. I don't want to sit there and say that addiction is a sickness that people just can't control. I think that's the way that the media has had a chance to just softly, subtly cushion things to make everything work and sound respectable in the end to a degree, whether you're a fuck up or not because of the drugs. I've dealt with so many people that has had so many factors of things that I'll never have to live through in my life and can never say I've ever had to deal with as a personal struggle that affected my outcome, my future, or my movements. I've known other people that have weathered those storms and then some and still did the right thing morally. We all know what's right and wrong. Sure, we can sit there and say, you know what, I work 60 hours a week. God forbid I have a six-pack in my basement on the internet and talk to someone and you want to judge me for being an alcoholic. I've got shit together. No one's starving. I'm an accountable human being, a citizen of the public. Guys, don't think too hard into it. I mean, one of the other episodes, choose your destiny. It's really up to us, is it not? Our decisions and choices thereafter. Well, I'm done with my little herald speech. I'm ready to get on with this shit. Talk to y'all, visit with y'all. I ain't feeling so hot, but shit ain't bad. I'm not saying I'm not feeling so hot because of a specific physical preference or presence of something in my day. Like nothing totally went wrong. But do you ever sometimes get that feeling in your brain where it's like things are okay, but you don't feel okay? Has anybody ever been there? I don't know. So like one of those days was that for me. And like I said, why do we feel this way? No matter if we're doing the right thing or not, why do we still feel like less value? Everybody will always tell you to be the best person you can be, which is true. Even if you're mind fucking someone into doing the right thing because you've tricked them into thinking that if I train my brain to feel this way, I'm going to see things in a different light. My problem is my brain thinks so much that my surroundings tend to seep into me and get the best of me, which can still hinder shit, but it's not effective on that note. How we feel, it's all just a chemical balance, is it not? The things we do, our personal influence and preferences of what we think has major spiritual, emotional bearing on our soul. I mean, I'll tell you what, if somebody was sad and broke and they felt so depressed, you give them $1 million tomorrow, would they not be a happier person? Yeah, just a simple change of circumstances on certain situations would completely revamp you. So I believe all this shit is fake. It's all a matter of how you look at it. I've laid off of Mike for a while now because I kind of just feel like he don't deserve it, and he's genuinely a good dude. Yeah. And so he's been making videos. He's been recording things. The guy took a 2-hour trip to work. I think it was like 2 hours, 10 minutes. Damn, Mike, go get it. Chase that bag. So I figured we could just take it easy tonight and just reflect for the most part. And maybe just relax and just watch something that is not toxic. Even if it is something that is not on your level of understanding, cares, wants, or woes. This is the type of channel that brings you the intimate relationship of the people you don't mind hearing about. Does that make me crazy? Yeah, we're in church right now, Bear. So I'm going to give y'all a few seconds, to kind of get your bearings, me as well. Before I could even really get to what we're going to kind of look at tonight, Mike had posted another video. The Return of Scantony? Now, this has to be an ADD brand type of film because he puts that in the title. Y'all want to look at it? I haven't watched it. Now, Mike has his classic opener, which tells me he's having a good day. And I'm glad to see that. But the thing he's been talking about lately is things I didn't want to just put off on you guys. I didn't want to be cheap and just go, hey guys, let's look at this bullshit, blah, blah. Because it's not even like that. I ain't trying to clown the dude. Let's just hear him out. I mean, it can't be too bad, right? He has the right intentions.
And we are ADD. There's nobody who's got ADD like me. I said we are ADD. As far as feezy people, look at that. Yeet, yeet. It's off the chain, ain't it? Glad I was able to share that with you guys. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. As far as F from the house, though. This is the farthest I've had to go for this company yet. This may have been the farthest I've gone for work in many, many years. 2 hours.
Ha!
2 freaking hours.
Does this not remind you all of the time that Marsh drove 4 hours into the blinding snow and you still said no? He took that poor little Indian lady back to her reservation for literally free. This is the connection between Mike and Mars. They're willing to go the distance.
Hours. 30, 40 minutes off the highway. Way off in the nowhere. I would hate to live this far away from it, from nothing, from everything. This place. Way out in the booties. So, we are ADD. We're as ADD as can be. So, updates.
All right,
So I did a video already. So I've already done one for today. So we're done for today. No, just kidding. So I really did just do a video. I called my wife as I'm pulling out of the job, and I'm talking, bringing up the speed. And first, before before I pull out of the job, I GPS see where I'm going. I call my wife. She don't answer. So I sit there for a minute because I know to be able to do a video, I got to talk to her first, right? She's going to call. I can't flip over. I already have to use GPS while I'm doing this. I can't use GPS and answer the phone. It'll cut the video off. So, and I can only use my tablet at home. She cut me off a month or so ago, so I can only use a tablet around the house when I have Wi-Fi. So, anywho, I did a video, and then she called in, and she said, I got one. I've already talked to her now, right? To call. I'm sitting on the job waiting for her to call so I can do the video. So I get a hold of her. I sit there for a minute. I call her. She don't answer. I sit there and fotzing around because I know it'd be a waste to start a video. She's going to call any minute. So I sit there for a minute. Of course, she calls. Or I call her back. She answers. I don't remember which. Get on the phone. Okay, I'm 2 hours away. Okay, love you. Bye. See you then. And I'm doing a video, and I'm good 10 minutes into it. And she calls. So, dang. So it's going to screw up that video. I have to do a half-ass video. And no. So starting over. Why did she call? Drum rolls, please. There again, it's probably going to sound not as good as it is, especially to haters. But to those of you that believe in spiritual and God and all this amazing stuff. So she's sitting there and she just called and told me this. Like I said, she'll hound on me, get off the phone while you're driving, all this kind of stuff. So for her to call me, it was, a big deal. So she says, I got another one. I got one for your coincidences. I said, I had to share it with you. I was sitting here laying in bed and 311, and I've been seeing 88 all day, and 311 come across. She's Revelation 3:11. She's just sitting there, and she can't. It gets in her head, and she's taking a nap or whatever. She's up before I am, feeding outdoor cats, indoor cats. She's up at the crack of dawn, right? So she goes back, maybe takes a nap in the afternoon. She says she's laying there, and she gets 311 in her head and can't get it out. So she sits up and looks, and it's 311. And so she says she feels
311. I love that band.
compelled to go and see what it is. So she looks up Revelation 3:11 along the line. It's something. Don't let him steal your crown. That was amazing. That's amazing to her. The last things that she was telling me this morning is she didn't sleep good last night. And she hasn't slept good in a while. She knows for a fact, and I believe her, and if you understand how devoted Christian she is, you would believe her, even if you don't believe in God and all that, whatever. If someone's that into something, they're gonna reap benefits and rewards. Anything you put into your energy and heart and your love, and you nurture a flower, a piece of grass, an ant, a piece of paper, whatever, you're gonna make it grow and flourish. So
listen to this fucking guy. He's talking about the technicalities of everything down to a motherfucking leaf. You're gonna get every fiber of his love and being.
She was telling me that she's getting spiritually attacked. She's all the time getting hated on in her groups, all the time having to delete people. There's witches in there. There's witches that hate Christians. All that, right? So she's been telling me she knows for a fact that people are doing witchcraft on her. And so I'm not going to disagree by any means because I know, crap. I've been saying, I'm sure witchcraft works, okay? That's not coming from someone's a witch or warlock. I just know, 3 years ago, I didn't know for sure. Now, the only way I know for sure is because my coincidences. These oddball situations on all different fronts and levels. They haven't even stopped. So I believe more now in the Bible. I believe a lot more now that there were people that were prophets and they broke down what God was telling them. I believe that now. I didn't believe that 3 years ago. Truthfully, I didn't believe in a lot 6 months ago. I've been just up in my game with trying to be a better person in my relationship with. I know there's God. You may not know there's God, but I know there's God. And I hope you at least have.
In half a mile at the traffic circle, take the second exit onto Georgia 115 South at State Route 52.
All I ask is you to take a look at all the coincidence stories and try to make some sense of it and try to see where I'm coming from and just to look at things optimistically. I'm not trying to press religion or nothing on you. We're at the end of our road, people, whether you believe it or want to believe it. I've said it my whole life, and truth be told on everything is I didn't believe it until recently. Me saying everything happens for a reason.
Exit the traffic circle onto Georgia 115 South.
I said that.
Continue on Georgia 115 South for 2 miles.
I think just because I heard it from somewhere, it just sounded good. I just remember saying all the time, everything happens for a reason. Oh, everything happens for a reason. I wound up in jail. Oh, it happened for a reason. I stuck a crack pipe up my butt. It happened for a reason. Just one of those things that, and it never really even made sense until recently now. Everything happens for a reason. So maybe I knew my ADD mind, like the Rain Man, they say and shit. Like, just this guy, like, you wouldn't think that he would, like, barely do anything but could solve, like, trigonometry and algebraic equations, and like a split. I think I got, look at this weird shit. The frick is that? Looks needs to get. I wouldn't mind tying a rope
What the fuck, Mike? Why are you so offended by that satellite tower?
around that, pulling that thing down. I bet it ain't no good. I bet it ain't here to do no good to us. What the hell is that, people?
Now, look, I'm going to stop you right there, Mike. I hate to say, as much as you bombard us with your coincidences of religious connected experiences, I find it hard to believe that you simply riding past this cell phone tower offends you so much that you're willing to put it on camera and make it verbally, publicly noted.
What is that? That's some weird shit. That's out there.
I mean, are we fixing to evolve into the government's evil? Burn your cell phones. Don't trust credit cards. Do not answer the mailbox. Go back to being an Amish citizen for your own safety, religiously, so that you get into heaven.
So, but do you feel me? Do you feel me, people? Can you start to see things in a different light than maybe you did before? That's all I ask. Is if you don't believe in God, that you just think a little differently and a little outside your box. That's all I ask. It's only because I care about you. If you're here and you're listening to my dumbass spew nonsense.
Yeah, Fargo, and like I see what you're saying and typing and shit, and it's like I'm scared to think that maybe Mike's creating his own sense of Scientology, which is even more like lethal. Guys, tread these waters carefully, please, on my behalf. If you're here watching this,
I dig you, okay? I feel a connection with you. I'm grateful and got a place in my heart for every single one of you that comments on my page and comments frequently. There's a special place in my heart for you people, okay? I hope some of you feel the same. My wife told me earlier.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Georgia 115 South.
Nobody gives a fuck if somebody got shot, Fargo.
My wife didn't have. I've been on here a year and a half, my wife didn't have faith in me, looked at me like a piece of shit for a long time. It's taken a lot to get her.
No, he shouts
to,
you out in this other video, though,
look at me
Farg.
not like a piece of shit. Truthfully, I've worked hard at that for 3 years now, and so she just finally recently come to me and told me, "Is this right?"
Turn left onto Georgia 115 South.
Just recently told me she was proud of me, and that she knew that Jesus and God were proud of me.
She made a man of me.
Smiled down at me. She just heard from God. She speaks, prays, and all that. She just got her okay.
Continue on Georgia 115 South for 5 miles.
If you believe in that kind of thing. I obviously do. Obviously, my wife does, and I support her on all fronts. And so there again, I think everything happens for a reason. And I don't think nor her nor I could have found someone else in another person that they could relate to on all fronts than someone like her and me. We both have our baggage. We both have our skeletons, our demons. So, yeah, so my wife just seen 311 and saw it was 311 on the clock, and
Did he just say the
it's
Glock?
amazing. I said, I'm with you. I'm with you, sister. I'm with you, girl. That's awesome. You know, that's freaking awesome. You know, and I've been doing a little small research on it. I'm watching other videos of things, you know, in my realm, like people that are what they call chosen, spiritually aligned. There's different wordings for it. So I'm trying to get in where I fit in. And I happen to, if you go and watch those kind of videos.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go and watch it. It's your next up video. You titled something, 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 Chosen 100. Now, me, being a sleazy, lazy YouTuber, I saw the word chosen and I said, oh, shit. Did somehow Mike get tied up with the Chosen One community? Perhaps maybe these are the people that are giving him all this excess fucking mind baggage? At most, this is the last thing he needs. It's going to disrupt his concentration. His focus will be broken. Do not stop this man. He's on a journey.
You'll be able to see and tell that a lot of that stuff pertains to me. So, yeah, I don't want to go too far with that. I don't want to be down and depressing.
Like, I'm sick of this shit. He's done mentioned 311. He just said Down. That's one of my favorite songs. Mike, with between all your coincidences and the happenings and your unforeseen future, it's not that I'm losing trust. It's just that now this is something I have to deal with exceptionally. How am I supposed to feel?
And so that kind of stuff brings me right back to my heart and all the people that I care about that are not with, that are gone. And I can't help about not thinking about it, because each person I've had reminders. And there again, Ryan was there.
I mean, I just talked about just 2 of my dead homies 30 minutes ago. I mean, the list could go on.
Actually, in the chat room, when I found out my best friend killed himself a year and a half ago, Ryan was there. I think another girl I went to high school was there, and that was it. So, yeah, he killed himself. That's fucking crazy shit. And I lost what I was going to say after that. That struck an ADD nerve.
There was an example. It struck an ADD nerve. I see that. I excuse it, Mike.
If that could make any sense to any of y'all. I often find myself recollecting, going back to trying to find the happy moments and times in life. And they all too often bring me back to people that I hung out with and have these good memories with, and they're dead, already dead.
I like to call those bittersweet memories of once upon a time ago, a lifetime ago.
So that messes with me. Luckily, thank God I have my wife. I have 20 years of memories in there that I've been able to fill. But for a long time, after Mike Adams died, we had a he was a real popular guy, right? Like me, outgoing, big mouth, friends with everybody at school, had millions and millions of friends, right? So there was a website, something like Adams, after he died. It was like 400 people on there, right? And we comment for a long time on there. It was years. It's been probably, I don't know, 10, 15, 14 years now. But that group stayed going for years, right? So I never could shake it. It was hard to shake it. It took a long, long time to stop thinking about Mike at night. Because, like I said, we were brothers, we were friends. We were super duper tight. And he was contacting me every day, every night type stuff, whether we worked together or just talked on the phone or whatever. He would make it a point to touch bases with me if I hadn't talked to him. In a 24, 48 hour time, we would touch bases, and he would hit me up. And it was all the time stuff at night. I can remember one time, he's all the time, trying to get me to do stuff. He had a girl.
In a quarter mile, continue on to US 19 South.
He had an on again, off again girlfriend, as I discussed, who died, wound up dying, and I think killing herself a year to the day after his death. She went loony at the hospital for a couple of days, as I discussed. ADD on it.
I'm going motherfucking dead air on.
After so long, you thinking the same shit, you eventually get to where I'm not schizophrenic, but you'll get to where you'll learn to shut shit off, right? You have to. Everyone has. You have to do it. It goes all the way to split personality. So I've kind of learned to turn shit off.
I was actually on an album called. Here's a fun fact. I was actually on an album by the Dark Hills Gang called Split Personalities.
I was completely ADD and forget, because there was a time after he died that, I was like a basket case. My best friend in the world left me yet once again. And like I said, we eat, sleep, and shit together, worked, all that. When he died, man, I was like,
continue on US 19 South for 9 miles.
I wasn't well mentally. It's when I started really abusing drugs. It's when Mike died. It's when I really got into the pills and try to drown myself out. I always wanted to drown it out, get rid of it, And here I am again, feeling like I want to drown it out. I go to talk about my buddy who's just died, and for every one nice thing, I got 3 or 4 negative, bad things. People are foul this day and time. Just plain straight up foul. Anyways, I didn't want it to all be stamper damper. I wanted a little joy.
Okay, guys, this was one hell of a long video. I think honestly, energy-wise, Mike in the beginning, pretty much got his point across. It's something else that I want to show you that's going to be completely opposite of how he's feeling now.
Great. We are ADD. We're as ADD
As can be.
I said we are ADD. Come on, everybody now. Everybody, body. Ah! So, updates from Smutface and Cupcakes. So my hater, Salmonette, was in full force yesterday. Did a couple videos on it. Hope everyone explains the significance and what I was pointing out, making, trying.
Yeah, like seriously, Mike. Let me not only say to the members of this unfortunate YouTube channel that people are actively engaged in. Not only did I say this days ago, I've said this weeks ago. How in the flying actual fuck can you sit here and say that Sam Annette is the grand wizard troll that is plaguing your fucking internet life so bad that you just come on and talk about it, but you don't really say shit about it? I've subtly asked you to produce phone over phone photos of texts. I want to see them videos. I want them receipts, baby. I ain't gonna sit here and let you lay back in the motherfucking shade, blame Sam, and then I don't see a lick of nothing. I need a bump, baby. Give me a high. Come on, Mike. Surely you've seen my fucking videos. Surely you know what I've said in the past or as of late. Is this really Sam? I don't care if it's under another alt account that you can physically 100% prove. Why in the hell is it so relevant for Sam, even as of now, after all of this on top of other shit, still consistently ruffle your jimmies? Show us this Sam Annette slaughter. You claim she's had you kicked off of Facebook temporarily. You say she writes you all these messages. Mike, I'm not saying this in your defense. I'm saying this in defense of the fact that, damn it, I'm tired of hearing hearsay. Can you provide a fucking crumb, a link, a soundbite, an email, a screen name, anything with the least insignificance that would even for the least bit work in your favor? I'm like fucking Paul Castellano. Angie, John, I want to hear the tapes. I'm going to court over this. I want to hear the tapes. I've got the transcripts, but I'm going to fakely believe that that can be falsified and tweaked on the government's behalf. Mike, I want to see them motherfucking tapes.
Trying to make my wife become number 270. As soon as my wife didn't know what number she was or none, right? Just out of the blue, after being on there a year and a half, my wife feels compelled.
What happened in the show?
Oh, Lucas, are you here?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I gotta
How are
ask my mom
Right.
if I can turn the lights on. Hey, Mom,
Let
can
me-
I go on
or you want
today's
to
live stream?
really aren't offended.
Honey, you got school in the morning.
No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
What is up, Pim?
What up?
Hey, what up,
Glad to
ADD
see
fam?
Yeah.
Hey, what up, ADD fam?
How you feeling about tonight's episode?
To be honest, I was just on the phone with my uncle for 40 minutes, so I just jumped in now,
Nice.
so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, now you
So
know
catch me up.
the last Mike vid we just ventured into, he was on a spiritual journey, as usual, per Mike. This one was a more amped up towards Miss Sam. Do you think it's relevant for Sam to still, as of later times, to pick on Mike? even after everything involved?
I don't know, man. Here's my ordeal, because I've actually been in correspondence with Sam via text and emails. I have her phone number. We talk.
Yeah, me too.
And honestly, I mean, Mike throws out a lot of accusations about Sam, but the thing is, if I'm going to compare the two, she seems a lot more level-headed than Mike does, to be honest. She does throw a lot of wild accusations out, though. That I will say.
Yeah, I've seen some things
that do make. I mean, some of the theories she's tossing around do make sense. I mean, do I dare speak on some of these, Cree? Or
Well, Luke, you know this is a non-binary channel. You're able to say anything you speculate or feel. Hopefully, the
all right,
masses don't get offended. But I'm an open book.
Okay.
Hit me.
All right. Well, so there's a theory going around, and she claims that, and we're talking about Ryan Leone. May he rest in peace.
Rest in
I
peace,
don't mean
Ryan.
I don't mean to speak ill on the dead. I was a fan of his.
Yeah, it's like that life debt is settled. It's not even
me
a
and
thing.
me and him had some beef, whatever. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But she says there's a theory out there that she didn't come up with, that Ryan had a stash of fentanyl and he had a stash of carfentanil. The carfentanil was to only be smoked. The fentanyl he was shooting. Supposedly, someone else from us, she got some information that Karina may have switched the carfentanil and the fentanyl, and Ryan's death then occurred.
Well, I can extremely believe that on so many levels, but at the same time, it's almost like you have to excuse her if that was even a factual possibility. But for the most part, I can totally see that. I mean, come on now. She's not paid to be there as his pharmacist.
Yeah, I don't know. I know she had been using herself the last year or so. And just like, I don't know, just from an outsider looking in, like I keep up with her Facebook posts somewhat. And she just has this real hostile attitude towards like Frank and Ryan's mom. Like, I just saw a thing saying like she posted her GoFundMe and she was like, yeah, I met with my in-laws. Looks like I'm not going to be getting the help I thought I would. And it's like, she's like already speaking that badly about the Leones. It's like, that really seems out like,
dude, I have a letter from Karina that would melt your fucking soul. Or no, excuse me, Sam. On top of that, the things I've seen,
like, that seems fucked. Does that not seem fucked up?
She got in some trouble on New Year's Eve on her behalf from her choices, not Ryan's, not the shit he was doing with her, or they didn't do shit together like that most times. But she got mad at him because she got too fucked up on New Year's Eve and he called the ambulance on her. She did not like that. That was a headline footnote in the fucking letter I seen, amongst other crap. So, I mean, anything you're telling me could be exactly juxtaposed to anything else I could even prepare to hear. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, kind of.
Karina is no fucking saint. She's no angel, but I'm not going to bash her because in the end, she probably wasn't even as bad as Ryan. The shitty thing is that Ryan ended up succumbing to the whole ordeal, which she came into that communion knowing that. She just had faith in him. We all do.
One second.
Now, I would never discredit Karina on any level, on anything. And even if I thought I heard something that was hearsay or not true, I'm always going to think it 50-50. Because, like, to me, that's like the most humane way to logically kind of accept it on certain levels, Just saying. Shit got weird. What got weird, Stock? What's up, Luke Jizzle?
Hey, sorry. So yeah, man. But you know what? I can't call it like an alcoholic, and it to say that Karina did that's also a stretch. But I'm
Yeah.
seeing a lot of very greedy behavior from her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sam also claimed that Karina was just in it for the fame from the beginning, that her family members moved in with her and Ryan near the end, and her family members were bossing Ryan around. And
Yeah,
Ryan
it's almost like
Ryan had a big heart. We all could see
yeah.
that. And I could see him as being the type of person who probably would maybe let that happen. He would just, bite his tongue and just try to get through it, but it probably ate him alive, and it probably deteriorated his
That
soul.
guilt was on his conscience, like I said, I think she banked on him because she had faith and she truly loved him above anything else. The failures, the slight mishap that he could fuck up and relapse, even though he did and proved it to her time and time again. There would be some kind of gain, would it not, for taking a chance on this guy? His family was wealthy. If something happens to Ryan, her boys are good. Yes, it's going to be heartfully, painfully, like having to experience, but it was almost like something in the back of your head that you signed up for, Karina, dealing with this kind of guy, And I still stick up for Ryan in his defense and everything he could do because he's done more than me. So it's like I can't hate the man. I'm just disgusted and disappointed how shit ended up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
I mean, somebody's got to be a fucking anchor in that shit. You know what I mean? It's usually the woman. The woman bears the most fucking drama out of the guy because he has dreams and aspirations, no matter how much of a fuck up he is. I mean,
yeah,
that's just natural. Like,
well, it's just crazy that she, like, from what I've heard, she hasn't worked the entire time. She's still, I mean, she is a mother of two. That's probably pretty hard to work, but
your fucking baby daddy's hanging out with Johnny Depp. Motherfuckers from Motley Crue, like he ain't a fucking nobody. He's a fuck up, but damn, he's a good guy. He's got a great bomb ass personality. He's been through shit. He ain't soft. He ain't weak. He's experienced. He's seasoned. He's wise. It's just what cut him down was something that was out of everyone's control, and it's just hard to say. Damn, that was such a fucking disgusted way to go out, because we expected this down the road, or if not at all. He was on his way,
Right. Well, I don't think he ever should. I don't know why he ever tried getting off Suboxone. Remember, like when he was on Suboxone, he was doing good, and he's like, I'm getting off Suboxone. I was like, that was the worst idea I think he ever could have done, was to get off Suboxone. Remember that? I don't know if you were a Patreon member of Ryan's, but I remember when he had.
My thing is, he should have never went public when he was fucked up. Like that shit could be behind the scenes. Let people speculate behind an empty account that there's been no refresh rate in a month or more. Yes, you feel slighted because you feel like he took your money, but the fucking guy was going through shit. Can you blame him? Look at the fucking pressure on his back.
No, I don't blame him for that at all.
He tried. He just, like, all it takes is, man, physically your body just cannot handle the motherfucking drug over time. And it's like, he's only guilty of that. He wore his fucking kidneys, all that shit out over the heroin, the methadone. Like, guys, choose your destiny. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, it don't matter if Ryan cleaned up his act and stayed on Suboxone for 60 fucking years until he was older than his daddy. Damn it, shit happens. When you dance with the devil, you gamble, shit like this happens. Don't be so fucking surprised. I mean, you can be surprised and whatnot, but I mean, damn, like.
I mean, the reality is, anyone who's doing dope, that's the death is a daily reality.
We're all gonna die one day. It's like how we speed the clock up is what matters. And it's like Ryan wasn't a fucking scumbag that just never did get it right.
He lived a hell of a life.
Accomplished more than I will ever do in my life.
Yeah. He definitely enjoyed his life while he was here. I mean, he lived a fucking crazy.
Guys, honestly, the
life,
ones like y'all, the ones that didn't get the Suboxone strips or the books or the Shaky Jake shit, the fucking top tier gift bundle that you paid for, you can't hold it against him. Sometimes money's tight, bro. I mean, like, I frown at people that make diss vids on like his business etiquette, but like the only reason why the business etiquette was fucked up was simply because motherfuckers just ain't got money at times. They'll never admit it to you. How would that look if I was an esteemed, self-established writer, been in prison 3 years, I come from a good family, a good, stable marriage with 2 fucking healthy, happy kids that love me and know me, and I'm there despite all the bullshit I went through there on before, but then I have a mishap where I just can't afford to mail you your damn signed book. Can you hate me and stone me forever?
Cree, are you drunk?
Well, yeah, I said at the beginning of the stream I was fucked up. It was part of the song.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, damn it.
Oh man, I just coughed.
Look, Mars World, we can't even talk about Mars World. Mars World has been such a fucking stale cracker for like the last week. Bro, respectively, I can't even touch on it.
Hey man,
like,
Mars
that's
World,
how bad shit is.
He like a good 3-4 hours from me, man. He close by.
Yeah, and you go slap the fuck out of him.
He up in Nodak.
Nodak.
Man. Y'all think there's nothing in Minnesota, man. You go to North Dakota,
I've been to Minnesota twice.
Boring ass state, bro. There is nothing in North Dakota. It's just fields and plains and fucking highways.
He says it's a college town with horny college girls everywhere.
No.
Is it like that, bro? Pussy flowing like that around there? Hey? Luke G's in the wrong part of town, huh, guys? You better tell your damn drug stories on Al Prophet.
Hey, shit, man. Al Prophet, if you listening, I'll do an interview, man.
Yeah, Al Prophet.
They call me the great value brand Ryan Leone.
Yeah, Al Prophet, you get Luke on an interview. I want 10%, motherfucker. He's worth it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
so, man. I mean, you been doing okay over there or anything? Or
yeah, man. I just, Sunday I just fucking spent all day editing my latest video, my Molly video. If you guys haven't checked it out,
man, shit. I'm jealous of that fucking humidifier you got. That's dope as shit.
Hey, do you like that little effect or what?
It looks like fucking blunt smoke flying around you, bro. I like that shit. I'm like, why did I think of that? I had everything but that, but
I'm trying to soup up the YouTube room a little bit,
Looks good. Looks good.
Hey, Cree, how come you never show your face, bro? I never asked you that.
Well, I mean, I'm being lazy about the camera. I just haven't hooked the other camera up. I have 2. Yeah. But I usually show my face every day. You just got to look.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying to figure out how to do, because I use Streamlabs or I use OBS Studio.
Yeah.
And there's a way where you can use your iPhone as the camera, because I got a laptop, but the laptop quality isn't quite as up to par with what I want it to. The iPhone's a lot better. So I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if you know how to do that or not, but
well, I've tried OBS. You got to learn it. It's good. It works. It's just StreamYards is a more dumbed down elementary version of it. And it's fun. I ain't trying to bring y'all a goddamn $1 billion production,
Well, you know what I'm pretty good with OBS, and you can actually go on StreamYard but use OBS with
Yeah,
it. So
like
you can have the OBS
you guys,
tool. Yeah.
like the ones that use video editing software on your phones, I have software on my computer that does that. Like, guys, I would never give you a cheap production as far as like, yeah, it may look like shit and not be cool, but it's only because the amount of work I put into it. But I mean, you get legit shit over here, I guess.
Oh yeah. No, I love this, bro.
But you're doing good, Luke. Everything looks good.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. It's this not having a job shit kind of gets me down sometimes, but I got a good little side job I'm gonna make a couple thousand off from my uncle. But because I live an hour from my methadone clinic and I got outpatient treatment at night. So I gotta drive my girlfriend to work, which is 30 minutes from our house.
You sound like Mars. No, I'm kidding.
I saw Al Prophet at a Best Buy. For real? Did he talk about the fentanyl problem in Inglewood? I'm trying to do an Al Prophet imitation. He's like, he just sounds so funny, man.
Hell yeah.
But wait a second. Wait. What happened to that comment? I wanted to read it.
Which one? That one?
Wait a second. I thought these stream was a 6-figure production creator. Nice. So you must have like the StreamYard like Plus edition because you got all the fancy tools and shit. That's why I
see my
can't
old videos. I have the mics. I have the lights. I have the green screen. I have every fucking thing any horny imaginable YouTuber would ever need to create a future. And I still don't even push it to its full potential.
I need a green screen dog and a mic.
You just need green paint or blue paint.
I still ain't got it. Or you can do it with blue paint too.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I need to get on that.
So I mean, what do you think? Do you think Sam's gonna eventually leave Mike alone, or like what? I mean,
so I'm confused. What does she actually do to harass him? Because I think
just keeps
Mike
talking
thinks
shit.
that a lot. Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, because my girlfriend uploaded a video. Well, actually, no, I uploaded a video on my girlfriend's YouTube account of Mike Rusikoff, and Mike was convinced it was Sam, but it was actually me a while ago.
Shit.
It had like 600 views or some shit. It said Ryan Leone's biggest stalker, and he's like, I know it's you, Sam. I know it's you, you troll. Like, it was pretty funny. I mean, my girl had a good laugh about that, but
I mean, shit. For the most part, was it anything like?
Huh? And that doesn't embarrass you, clown?
Look, I uploaded that to TikTok and I tagged Mike in it and he liked it. He liked my video. I was like, thank you, Mike. I needed that. It's a good spiritual picker-upper.
Yeah. Good old Mike. I haven't watched any of Mike's videos for the past couple days, so I should probably catch up.
I've kind of strayed away from so much of that because it's like, I hate to say it, as much as I want to be tolerant and friends with Mike, the only real chemistry that we bring the internet is the fact that if we do fight, he brings his A game. And I have to come harder. And so does he. And it just, like, it's just so toxic.
So maybe we should reignite this war again, just for fucking pure entertainment value.
Just like have a civil war? Like the South versus the South?
Yeah. Or something.
Yeah. Fucking South shall rise again above the South, motherfucker. Because you know why we here. We motherfucking hoe busters up in this motherfucker. We busting them hoes on the spot. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Crimbus. Merry Crimbus. Who's Stockton Rap Hood Vlog Fever Dream? Who that?
He is a rap journalist vlogger that runs a magazine out in LA The guy's been
Is he
getting
a
on my nerves for
YouTuber?
so fucking long.
Is he a
He will not leave me
YouTuber?
alone. Yeah.
Is he a
yeah.
YouTuber?
He
Sounds like
follows
a fucking
celebs.
Jew.
Um,
Hey, dude, you sound like a fucking Jew.
I like having him around because he keeps things morally grounded to a degree, you know.
Well, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Totally.
That's Fargo.
Frago.
Hey, Kay Elise, are you from Fargo or what? Hey, Kay Elise, thanks for donating $5 the other day. I bought
Thank
my
you,
girlfriend
Kay.
some Chipotle with that money.
That was very fucking sweet of you, Kay. That's why I love you, man.
I
'Cause
appreciate
you love too big. Yeah, man. This community, it's like there's so many like good, genuine people out there.
There really is, bro. That really made my day, dude. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's like I feel like I'm constantly in debt to them because they believe in me, and it's just, man, the love. You don't believe how when you feel like such low piece of shit, these people on the internet can just fucking bless
Right.
you and take care of you like genuine fucking family. Like
More than your family. That's like I'm not even saying donations, just like an uplifting comment or like whatever. It's just like showing up and like, you know, it's like me and you, we don't have a shit ton of subscribers, you know, but like, you know, we have people who show up on a regular basis, and that in and of itself is like, it's I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's uplifting. It's nice, you know. So
yeah, it lets you know that there's still good people out there in the world that no matter big or small, like guys, the littlest gestures mean so much. You just don't understand. And we're
yeah,
all
dude,
thankful,
I had a dude,
you know.
I had a dude from England who wasn't even a regular subscriber. He threw me $50.
Nice.
I was like, what? Damn, bro.
And it's
I
like,
was like,
you know how much money I've dumped out supporting people on YouTube just because I liked them and I believed in them and I didn't mind. I could afford it. Like,
right.
I feel like, man, if you bless people and help them, the shit comes back.
You know what's crazy, bro?
That you'll need it the most.
You know what's crazy? And what I did with some of that money too, my buddy, or actually my old plug who I used to get dope from, he's been in Macon County Jail in Illinois since January. And like, he used to be the man, had money, had all this shit. And now since he's been in jail, his girl fucking took all his money, took all his shit.
Yeah.
He ain't even got enough money to buy a soup. And I fucking sent him fucking, you know, $15 when I don't have a job. I only had the money that just got donated to me, and I couldn't afford it. But I was like,
you
know
knew
what?
that 15 would hurt you more to walk away from, let alone the greater good that it helped to the next person, your neighbor. You know, like this is what life's about, man. Just
you got to pay it forward,
be good.
Man. Yeah, you got to pay that shit forward, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Melissa, what's your fucking problem? I've never seen you around here. Why you feel so compelled to fucking speak your mind? I mean, you're not in trouble or nothing. I'm just
carving up a dead man's family. What's that mean?
Oof. Man.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
How do you not know that I'm the plug, Melissa? Why don't you come on down here and have a seat real quick? Let me get to know you real quick. Let me know you something. Yeah, of course, DG. Yeah, I mean, now look, we're going to have the Ryan supporters in full swing. I don't mind that. Like, guys, Ryan supporters, this may not be the channel for you. I may be able to provide some Ryan content, but only if it affects my client, who is actually medically away right now, is completely excused. People got problems, you know. Everything's not perfect. We make shit look so good on the internet, do we not?
Melissa is a Cuntosaurus Rex, D-Saw. That's what she is.
Hey, yo, Luke, is Melissa from your fucking camp or what? You ever seen her around?
Melissa, nah, I ain't seen that bitch in fucking Nah, fuck no. Hell no, she ain't from my camp, bro.
You're a Melissa nobody right now.
It's Todd.
It's
Said it's Todd.
not my dad, Todd.
Hey, my name's Todd.
No, but what I am interested in is getting Sam's little ass up in this motherfucker. Because I'm sick of the bullshit. Come on, Sam. What's up, Sam? I formally asked you respectfully, nicely. No response. Even after you said some things to me. You talk to all these motherfuckers around this goddamn world and say shit, and you still fucking with Mike, allegedly. Why won't you come up, Sam? I'm just saying. You stirring up all this shit.
That's the real one, K.
That's the motherfucking. That's the Mike fucking Seth Ferrante call, boy. When badass meets badass, right?
Mike Russikov, badass.
Shut up, D-Saw. You don't know how to read. Yeah, man, Luke, I wanted to bring you on much earlier, but I just, we didn't have a thorough explanation of how things were going to unfold. But you know what? It's very clear that this was very much needed. It's not bad. It doesn't weigh any bearing. It's just glad you could stop by, man, and enlighten us and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, is it factual? Maybe.
I mean, the most you're gonna get is a mean letter from Riggy Mars. He's only got like 1.2K subs. I mean, I ain't trying to shit on nobody or nothing, but
Riggy's on YouTube.
Yeah, go check out his music. I was actually gonna play some of Riggy's music, just out of respect for him, and be cool and be like, "Hey, I'm fucking extending the olive branch." Like, just shit is what it is. But right. I'm like, man, Oh yeah, can y'all tell I'm drunk? Yeah, boy, high as a fool.
I want to get Riggy Mars on my channel for an interview. I know he probably would decline, but
yeah, Riggy Mars will beat your ass, Fargo. You better shut the fuck up, dude, for somebody fucks you up. Riggy Mars coming with that same damn allegiance as Stalker Mike,
Yo, man, Riggy Mars has been a 2-bit dope fiend since 2006.
No, he's a cool dude. He makes decent music. It ain't the shit I want to listen to. Like, he don't fucking make me feel no type of way. But, I mean, just out of the fact of, like, what's been going on, I feel somewhat responsible or able to, you know what I mean? Riggy ain't a bad guy. But I ain't finna kiss his ass. You know what I mean? Okay, you seem busy. Shit, we lost Luke. Yeah, man, we were wanting to just shoot the shit and whatnot. Get some things off our chest. Y'all been being good? Seems like it. I think Stockton's coming off like a kind of a dry hater, but I mean, I'll hold it against him. He ain't a bad dude. Stockton's mine. Thanks, Luke G, for coming on. Thanks for anybody and everybody that's been around to support any one of us people, guys. You don't understand what it's like to be on this side of the Ethernet cord. Yeah. I've been trying to get out this motherfucker the last 20 minutes, but I can't get. So Snoop Dogg bought Death Row a long time ago, and now Suge Knight's son is trying to take it back verbally in the same sense that his father would if he was around. We ain't gonna let Suge Knight's son take that shit. Yeah. Okay. Well, where am I gonna go? I got a date tomorrow night. D-Saw's pretty fucking pissed. I threatened to go stay the night with another man tomorrow night. I hope D-Saw don't kick me out over that. It's just only my homie I've been hanging out with the last fucking 30 years, but he's solid as fuck. Been through a lot of shit with him. No, I'm not too fucked up to where I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still like, I have to watch stuff. I have to read. Okay. Well, I think we all think that maybe I should just lead this motherfucker off and be a good boy. Let me say thank you to everyone once again to the chat. Anybody coming back, hit that motherfucking like key. It's completely free. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, DG. See, he's experienced me on so many levels. It's like, just don't even fucking bother. It's like that. Thank you, DG, for everything you've done for me. But let me bounce y'all out of here, man. Let me bounce out with y'all. Let's go hang out. Let's go smoke. Let's go smoke a cigarette. Take a break, guys. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Be good. Be safe. Be back tomorrow. I love you all. Peace.
It's like pride. These motherfuckers think they run this shit, right? Sell some motherfucking records first, nigga. Hey, you niggas done P. Hey, I said, Bill be clear. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Man up, motherfucker, man up. 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 Now everybody wanna fucking have their own later. When know the first shit to bring to the table. They in their own fantasy, something like a fable. Handicap situations all disabled. I shut them down like a computer, cause ain't nobody fucking with the super producer. Corleone, Trill Town representative. Fuck Don P, that some of y'all too sensitive. But you're right, fuck me, but ain't damn day you don't touch me. Talking about Don P, why you bucking? Man, you need to chill out, get to the money. I already got it, and I'm a trill nigga, I handle all my problems. Besides, I'm all about respect, and I'm a man. Before anybody check, talking that shit. 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 Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up.
What you staying there? This ain't no free show. You gon' make it come back. Hit your ass in the throat. You don't wanna do that. Hit them things click like it goes in through the court, comes out through the back. Come on and make my night. Love to talk but hate to fight. Once you a bitch, I was a bitch. You don't go away overnight. Man up, motherfucker, man up. I told you once before, motherfucker, stand up. Hey,
Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Talking that shit. Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up. Man up, motherfucker, man up.
hey, if you niggas keep playing, you gon' make a nigga tear a hole right through your chest. It's your flesh, I can see your soul. You don't wanna do that. I'ma hit you with a bat, talking all that shit, nigga, and I'ma hit you with the gat. 17 times out the barrel of my 45. 4 plus 5 equals 9, going through your spine. Sit your ass down, ho. Make a move, you gotta go and race erase you off the map and beat your ass at your own show. I ain't playing no games with you, lame, when it comes to gangster shit. Throwing up my middle finger, grabbing on my own dick. Niggas think they slick, take your pick, which one you want. Bullets flying through your house or going straight through your throat. Make your ass choke with different strokes of my hand movement. Say that you a G in these streets, man, you gotta prove it. Next time I see you talking shit, I'ma rearrange your mouth and put your ass in the ditch, bitch. Talking that shit. Talking